Okay, so for this negative space worksheet, you are going to be using negative space only to draw what you see here, here. Notice that you will be increasing the scale of this little drawing. You are not drawing circles. You are actually recording the white space in your drawing over here. What you will be graded on or assessed on is your drawing skills in using negative space, the accuracy of your angles and proportions, so the proportions of your white spaces to each other, the proportion that the black space takes up that you're going to record over here. While you're increasing the scale, you need to make sure that you're keeping your proportions accurate. So how thick this black space is, you're going to need to make sure it's thicker here because it's bigger, right? Accurate shading of negative space. So when you're done, these are actually going to be, the rings that you're drawing around are going to be white, and all this will be the color of your pencil. Accuracy of the scale, as I already said, and your overall craftsmanship and attention to fabulousness. So I'm just going to give you a couple of hints right away, or some pointers that I use when I'm drawing. I like to divide my pictures just a little to help me with my proportion by dividing things into four, right, into a grid of four. So I'm going to look to see where about the halfway point is and make my marks, and then draw lines. I think right there is about the halfway point actually, and then draw my line across. That's going to help me to draw what I see here a little bit more accurately. Then I'm just going to look and see, is there a spot where my image that I'm trying to draw touches the outside edges of this? So they touch here, 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 almost touch here, and almost touch here. Those are going to be helpful. I'm going to start by drawing this actually first, by going here, drawing up, going across, drawing down, coming over here and drawing this white corner, and then over here coming across to here, up and across to here. So I have to change it just a little bit so I keep my pencil marks light, drawing that corner again, coming in from here, aiming down and across, and back up, over to the corner, down here again, it flattens out, comes across to about here, and then I draw that corner again. So I generally have, it's pretty close to accurate. It's not exactly accurate. I'm going to make this bigger, make this over here, drop this down, make some adjustments as I need to. Okay, doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Don't expect that, right? I don't want you to go and get something that's round and just trace some circles on here, because that's not what we're drawing. Remember, I'm looking to see that you draw the negative space, which is very different than drawing circles, right? In here, there's like a little white negative space triangle, and they occur pretty much in all these little areas. There's a little triangle-y thing. And these little triangle-y things are going to help me to determine this negative space here, from the top of that triangle to the top of that triangle, top of that triangle to the top of that triangle, top of that triangle to the top of this triangle, and top of that to the top of that. Give me that curve. That's going to be this inside edge. Then out here to the outside, to the outside, to the outside, to the outside, which will help me to create this shape here, and this shape here, and this shape here. And I'm keeping my pencil marks pretty darn light at this point, because I don't feel like they're really accurate yet. I'm just getting there. Now I need to draw this curving shape in here. So in order to get this pretty accurate, I'm actually going to draw this little diamond kind of looking shape in the center. So I'm looking for shapes that can help me to draw this with greater accuracy, this curvature here, and this curvature here a little bit more accurately because I put that diamond in the middle. Now, I don't feel like this is really ready for value, but I'm going to go ahead and start adding some in here because the 10-minute bell rang and I want to get done with this. At least part of this. You're going to come in and using your pencil, you're going to add value to the negative space in all of the spaces that are white in this reference image are going to be graphite in your drawing. And you can come in and neaten it up with your eraser if you need to, like so. So that when you're all done, this will become a negative of this. So you just keep working on these and making sure that everything looks fairly accurate, and you make changes as you work your way around this drawing. I feel like this needs to be a little fatter, and then I can come in and add value in here and fill this part in to create a more dramatic dark light contrast. Like so. And then you just keep doing that until you have created the entirety of each square in here. When you are done, you make sure your name's on it. I don't have a spot for you to put your period number, but put your period number on here. And then you'll take a photograph of this and post it to this assignment.